What's going on, guys? In today's video, how I got started. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Hey guys, sorry for the different attire. I did this intro the other day and it didn't upload right, so had to redo it. But thanks for sticking around, and here we go. This is how I got started. Guys, one of the main things is you want to find a good gym. Find one you love, you enjoy going. Gotta have the passion. I fell in love with this. I fell in love with how I can transform my body. Just stepping in to a gym. Now, was it easy? Absolutely not. But I got there. So like I said, the gym is one of the main things. Fitness, if you want to lose the weight. I'll tell you the number one tip here soon. Guys, so one of the main things you got to do is you got to get off your ass. You can't sit around watching TV and expect there to be a magic pill to lose weight. You got to do all this other stuff I've talked about. Gym, nutrition, research, everything. And cardio. You gotta move. You gotta burn calories. I'm out here walking. It's beautiful out. This is what I do now. I walk. And then I'll start jogging. I don't want to put too much strain because I'm trying to build. So I want my body to heal right and not over attack it with too much running. But you got to move. You move, you're in a calorie deficit because you're not eating that much, you're tracking your food, you're going to lose weight. I guarantee it, guys. Guarantee it. And you don't need to go on a 10-mile walk. All you got to do is get up and move. All you got to do is move a little bit. It doesn't take much to kickstart it. You burn an extra 100 calories a day, guess what? That's an extra 100 calories in your deficit. I would say even if you don't get in a gym, moving is probably the most important thing, cardio. That's going to kickstart your weight loss along with a good diet, nutrition. So just get up and move, guys. That's what I did. Done all these other things and I love it. And one of the most important things about moving is your heart. You will strengthen your heart. And that is the most important organ in your body. Being healthy. And trust me, when I was heavy, I used to be that guy that couldn't breathe right, walking up a flight of steps. So out of breath. Now, I can actually run and walk. And yeah, I get out of breath when you run, but I've done over 10 miles before. I love walking outside, but if you can't walk outside, do a treadmill. Do some type of cardio that you enjoy. Because at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy the cardio you do, then it isn't going to matter, guys. So enjoy the cardio. Enjoy your journey. And we'll be wrapping this up here soon. So we'll see you on the wrap up. So guys, have you decided where it all starts? Or at least it all started for me? I bet you didn't. I bet you guessed. And it's a good guess, but it's the wrong guess. Let me show you where it all started for me. The weight loss journey, everything in 2018. Let me just pick this up. You ready? You ready for this? It all started. It all started with this. It all started with that. That's right. That's where it started for me. The computer. Sorry for the jiggle. I'm gonna set this back down here. But yeah, that's where it all started, on the computer. I had to do my research. When it clicked in 2018, I didn't know nothing about weight loss. I was extremely overweight. I was partying hard every weekend, eating whatever the heck I wanted. I didn't know nothing. I started researching. Researching meal prep. Researching weight loss. Coaches. Found me some great coaches that really pushed me to lose all the weight and get on stage. Then I had a period where we took off and went to Myrtle Beach for a couple years. I'll get into that in another video. But this video is to help you get started. If you don't know where to get started, guys, it's right here, the computer. Do your research. I watched videos like I'm giving to you right now on meal prep, weight loss, like I said. There's 1,000,001 influencers out there with all kinds of great content. But here's the thing. And this is what I did. This is, like I said, a no BS channel. I'm not going to BS you. I took a little bit from everybody and did what works for me. Because what works for me may not work for you. But you can take things from my channel, things from Remington James, because he's one of the first guys I looked at for meal prep. Greg Doucette. You know, there's all kinds of different influencers, and you can take something from everybody. And you have to experiment. It's going to be an experiment, guys. It's going to be an experiment. Because what works for everybody else may not work for you. You may have to adjust things. You may have to trial and error. That's what I had to do. And don't be discouraged when all of a sudden you plateau out, because you're going to lose a lot of water weight. Once you get rid of that water weight, you may go and just stop. You'll have to figure that out. What worked for me is I learned to trick my body. I gave myself refeeds. A refeed is basically kind of up your calories, get your body, your metabolism moving again, get everything moving again, and then slowly walk it back down. the scale can be a great tool. A tool. Do not live by the scale. You need to step on it because you need to see where your progress is. But where you're going to see things is in how your clothes fit, pictures. Have somebody take back pictures. Because guess what, guys? There is no way in hell you can spot reduced fat. It's going to come off wherever the heck it wants. Sorry to break the news to you. I would love to tell you, especially for guys, where they hold it in their midsection, that you can target that fat spot. You can't, sorry. I hold it tremendously right there. I hold a lot of water. I have to constantly trick my body. I have to constantly try to get my body to work with me. And it does eventually. But I really have to work at it, guys. So it starts with the computer. At least it did for me. Doing my research. You got to find out how bad you want it. What's your why? Why do you want it? Why do you want to do it? Me? I was tired of being out of breath. I was doing IT work in a hospital. And I would take the steps. And I would literally have to stand in the hallway to catch my breath before I went into the doctor's office to do whatever I needed to do. I got tired of it. And then the more I did my cardio, like I said when we was walking outside, the more I did my cardio, I could walk up and down them steps with a heavy backpack on and only be a little out of breath, which is normal. And guys, the cardio, the weight loss, it saved my life more than once. My blood pressure would get up into the 170s. I was on 20 milligrams of lisinopril, which is basically blood pressure. I can't even talk. Blood pressure medicine. I'm off all that. My blood pressure was in the 110s or lower. So if you don't do it for any other reason, do it for your health. Because I guarantee losing the weight, doing the cardio, you would be amazed of what it will do. And I am sorry about the focus in and out. You know, like I said, I'm getting better at this stuff. Not 100%, but we'll get there. But yeah, guys, that's where it started for me. Right there on the computer. Doing my research. So, let's get to the next part where it really matters. Cardio matters a whole hell of a lot. But the next spot, that's where it really matters. So we'll see you there. Alright guys, here it is. It has to start here too. The kitchen. Man, I need to quit moving the table. But yeah, it starts with the kitchen too. Having to eat right, a good nutrition. If you don't have a good nutrition, it isn't going to matter if you research on the computer. Cardio will definitely help. But if you're not doing what you need to do in the kitchen, and you're just eating whatever, and not knowing what your calories are, or what you're taking in, then it's not going to work, guys. You have to know. You have to know what your maintenance calories are. There are calculators that you can get started with They're not an end-all be-all, but they're a good starting point. I track my food and weigh my food out to this day. And if you don't believe me, my wife helps me out. Let me show you here. Okay, this is what she did for me because she had to go to work and she closes tonight. But I eat a sandwich every day on the way home. She made my sandwich. And look, guys, she wrote everything down. I don't know if you can see that. I apologize if you can't. Let me turn this light out and maybe you can see it. But there it is, guys. She wrote down the bread. She weighed everything out for me. You got to weigh your food out, including your bread. If you really, really want to know and track your food. Now, can you just scan it? Absolutely. That's a good starting point as well, scanning your food. Okay? But, guys, you got to get you one. You got to get you one. Because even if you're just scanning your food, yeah, you can go with whatever it says. But if you are truly serious about losing weight and getting healthier, you need one. Just weigh out your food. It's not hard. Will it seem overwhelming at first? Absolutely. But then it becomes second nature. You'll be much, much happier doing it. Like I said, guys, I do it all the time. Every day, I weigh my food. Don't matter what it is. If it has calories in it, I weigh it. Now, if it's a 0-calorie item, it's a little hard to weigh because either way you do it, it's going to say 0 calories. But that being said, it's probably 4 to 5 calories per serving because they are allowed to round down. But I will put this in my MyFitnessPal and I will know where my calories lie. Now, is it 100%? Absolutely not. But definitely a great starting point. It is an excellent starting point so you know where you're at. Because, guys, like I said, it starts with the research for me. From the research to the kitchen. You're not going to gain muscle. You're not going to lose fat unless you know where your calories are. You're just not. Sorry to break the news to you. There's no magic pill. You can say, oh, I only eat this, I only eat that. But I guarantee you, if you're not losing weight, you're eating more than you need to. And if you say you're not, do you really know? Be honest with yourself. Do you honestly know that you're not eating that much? No, you don't, because you're not weighing your food. You're not tracking your food. Even if you don't weigh it, you're not even attempting to track it. You're probably stopping and getting something to eat. And that's even harder to track, especially if you ain't used to doing it. I know this isn't a whole heck of a lot to go by, and we'll get more into depth into this stuff, but this video is basically to tell you how to get started. Like I said, I'll post pictures of me when I was a fat ass. I'm calling it what it is. I was a fat ass. You know, I was the guy that said, oh, I'm going to work out, I'm going to lose weight. And then come the weekends, I would drink my ass off, eat whatever I want during the week, weekends, and then 2018 it clicked. Like I said, it clicked. So I sat my butt down at the computer, did my research, got some great coaches that pushed me, and here I am. I got down to 151 pounds for my last show. 2018, when I started my journey, there was times where I was almost 300 pounds. I fluctuated, but I was always on the higher end. I got down to 151 pounds because I know how my body operates. I owe a lot to my coaches. They pushed me. They done a lot for me. But at the end of the day, and I will be doing some tips on coaching, on how to find a coach and what to look for and everything. At the end of the day, your coaches ain't with you 24/7. They will know if you're doing anything that they ask you to do, or you're doing stuff on your own. They're going to know that. You got to hold yourself accountable. And it starts with your research. At least it did for me. And then it starts right here in this kitchen. Or your kitchen. That's where it starts, guys. You can lose weight on the Twinkie diet. But how much Twinkies can you eat to lose weight? That's what you need to know. I don't recommend going out and getting on a Twinkie diet. You'll probably feel like shit. But you can lose weight. There was a study done. And they lost weight on a Twinkie diet. It was a professor. He wanted to prove to his students he could do it, and he did. But guys, I told you this is a no BS channel. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. Getting started is going to take a lot of hard work and a lot of research. Not even the research, it's more here in the kitchen. You have to know what you're eating. You have to know how much you're eating. And it starts with downloading MyFitnessPal and at least scanning the barcode. Whether you weigh out the food or not, scan the barcode and plug it into MyFitnessPal. Do that for a week so you get an idea of what you are eating. Because even if you can't scan it, the database in MyFitnessPal is so big that you'll be able to find it. Just search for it. You'll be able to find it. And if you get close to it, that's better than not plugging it in at all. So guys, I hope this video kind of helps you a little bit get started. We're going to get more into depth and using the scale, tracking and everything. But I just kind of wanted to get on here and tell you how I got started. And there's a couple guys, like I said, Remington James, he was the first video that I found on how to meal prep, and he was still living here in Ohio. So guys, take something from everybody, because there's a lot of great content out there. Do your research on your body. You're going to have to experiment because everybody's different. There is nobody out there that can tell you, eat this, this, and this, and I guarantee you're going to lose weight. And don't fall into that trap, because they shouldn't be telling you that. Because what they eat may cause them to lose weight or gain weight if they're trying to bulk or build muscle, but it may not work for you. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if it's an anabolic cookbook, I don't care if it's one of my recipes, I don't care if it's one of another influencer's recipes. At the end of the day, it's food. It's food. And I don't care how fulfilling protein is, and it's very fulfilling, so you have to get your protein in. Because guess what? Try eating 3 or 4 chicken breasts and see how full you get versus trying to eat a whole pizza. Guarantee you can eat the whole pizza. Guarantee you're going to get full before you probably get 3 or 4 chicken breasts down. Protein is more fulfilling. But at the end of the day, people can tell you, eat out of my cookbook, eat this recipe, and I guarantee you're going to lose weight. Don't fall for it. The anabolic recipes are great because it's a great version of the real stuff, and sometimes I amaze myself with the stuff I make. It is lower in calories, higher in protein, at least it should be, and it's more fulfilling. Yes, that's going to help you not want to eat as much, but at the end of the day, it's food, and you can overeat food. You can overeat fruit, you can overeat vegetables, and at the end of the day, it's going to cause you to gain weight if you overeat anything. I don't care what the food is, good, bad. I don't think there's good and bad foods. There's just better options. And that's what you got to look at, better options. Is eating a chicken breast a better option than a Twinkie? Absolutely. Can you lose weight on a Twinkie? Like I said, you can. So it's not a matter of good or bad foods. It's a matter of, are you tracking what you're eating? Are you enjoying your diet? Because that's very important. If you're not enjoying what you're eating and enjoying your diet, it's never going to work. You're not going to lose the weight because you're going to binge. So enjoy your food. Look at these recipes. Whether it's something I put on my channel, something that, another, YouTuber, you find on their channel. It's good food. It is fulfilling food. But at the end of the day, it is food, and you can overeat it. I don't care what anybody says. They can preach, they can scream, they can yell all they want about eating this, and this, and I guarantee you'll lose weight. But at the end of the day, there's no guarantee you're going to lose weight because they don't know you. They don't know your body. That's something you have to figure out. But we can help you get there. We can give you tips. We can give you ideas to try. As influencers, as YouTubers, as fitness guys that's been there and done that. So take everything and pile it together. Do your research. Experiment with your body. See what works for you. Not what works for me. Not what works for this guy or that gal. What works for you. You can take 10 different YouTubers and take something from each one of them and make it work for you. But you're not going to know unless you take the time and put the effort in. Because I guarantee you guys, once you take the time and put the effort in, man, I guarantee, and I will guarantee you, your life will change. You will be happier. Your metabolism will change. So you will be able to burn a little more fat, burn a little more calories. Plus, the more muscle you put on, guess what? The more calories you can burn. Just getting up and moving off the couch. Get you one of these. They're cheap. Amazon, $20 or cheaper. Walmart has them. Hell, I probably got 5 or 6 of them. And if you don't believe me, yeah, the wife kind of hates me for this, but let me show you. I'll even turn on the light so we can see. Open up this cupboard. Where'd she put them? See all these? All these scales. I've been doing this for a long time, guys. I've gotten all kinds of different scales, trying to get you know, to where I can weigh out everything more accurate. Ooh, sorry about that. Slam that door like it was nobody's business. But this one, and I'll get on Amazon and put a link in the description for it, because this will weigh out 1 gram. So it's a 0.gram scale. It's the best one I have. And sometimes that matters when you really need to cut. It really matters. Another pro tip: air fryers. I've got 3 of them. One's put away. I'm going to use it tonight. I don't deep fry anything. I've got a nice toaster oven that's air fryer toaster oven. I don't deep fry anything. So guys, we will get deeper into this, deeper into weighing stuff using MyFitnessPal. I'm very passionate about this, so I will not apologize for getting a little probably over aggressive, but at the end of the day, you're responsible for you. At the end of the day, you are the only one that can hold yourself accountable. You can do all the research you want, but if you're not holding yourself accountable, there ain't a coach in the world or a YouTuber that's going to help you, because you're not holding yourself accountable. You could have the best coaches like I do, and it will not matter if you're not doing your part. So we're going to get ready, wrap this up, and I'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this video up. I think I probably bored you enough. Hopefully you get a little something out of this video, because at the end of the day, oh hello Gabriel, this is my buddy Gabriel. Say hi, Gabriel. Yeah, hi. He's my buddy. Best cat you ever want. Anyhow guys, I appreciate you watching. If you want to see more content like this or anything special, get your tail out of here. Then, you know, let me know in the comments. Subscribe. You know, hit the like button. Comment, good or bad. I've got some decent shoulders. I can handle it all. Got more videos coming. We're going to get this one, you know, up and running. Hopefully you got something good out of it, like I said. And this will be a wrap on this one, and we'll catch you on the next one.